Sup flappers. Well, how does that feel following up that hype ending OST with the intro? What's up going on? What's going on, everybody? What's up? Not what's up going on. Everybody, what's going on? How thankful am I? How blessed am I to have you all join me on um a Wednesday evening. And oh, right here immediately as I start talking, Hana jumps right onto the chair. You guys can't see her. Well, you guys can see her. You guys can see her little tail over here. But yeah, whenever I start talking, she wants attention. That's just cats, I guess. She ignores you the whole day, and when you're about to go live doing something, she's here. Okay, no problem. We'll just continue with Hana here. There you go. So, Hana, what what do you have in store for us today, Hana? More Dionas? I kid. All right, run along now, Hana. She just wants some scratches. But yeah, everybody. Today we got 2 account reviews. I mean, listen, I've been blown away by the amount of support you guys have for this essentially a series at this point. I feel a lot of pride in a sense. Like you guys really do value what I have to say, and yeah, I would love to do more account reviews for you guys, but as of now, the year of 2021 is completely filled out. I don't know what to say. You're insane. You're insane. Yeah, like I said, I love to do it. And for people who are non channel members, we'll be doing a 24-hour live stream in wherein I will be going over only non-channel member accounts. That's going to be happening on December 31st. So on December 31st, I'll probably go over like 10 different accounts when it comes to account reviews for non-channel members. So for everybody, if you are part of my Discord, go to an account. Go into Discord, and under the channel account review, you can drop down your info there, and I will be picking people through there. I'll DM you and get your account info, and probably hop on your account and review it that way. Or we'll probably just get your UID, and I can do it through my account. I'll just need to search you up, and I just need to have your 8 characters lined up there. But it's going to be less detailed. Yeah, but so we'll see how it's done. But especially on the 31st of December, we'll have a ton of time where I can go over more account reviews, and I'm going to be focusing a lot on non-channel members, as currently every single live stream we are packed with account reviews going forward towards the end of the year. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting. Today we have 2 account reviews that we're going to be doing. Not really sure what to expect currently for these accounts. So, yeah. I see people have been enjoying their Ittos. I think Itto has been very well received by the community, and thanks to somebody who has been sharing with me some news regarding the CN community, they're not taking Itto very well. But it's not for the reason you guys think. I'll let you guys know that right now. They have some quarrels with Itto, but definitely not because of his performance. Actually, wait. Yes, it is because of his performance. Now, if you guys know him, his name is Jason. Jason has been an active member of the community. He always shares with me some spicy news when it comes to the CN drama. It has nothing to do with his personality. It has something to do with his kit, though. So we'll probably talk about that closer towards the end of the live stream. We'll definitely look to see if we can make a video about it, and I'll go over it and share some of the information with you guys as well. But yeah, the CN community, at least a portion of the CN community, is lighting up. They're not too happy about how Itto has turned out, because let's just put it like this: Itto makes somebody else not look too hot. All right, I think that's a big enough hit. That's a big enough hint for you guys. So you guys know it's not directly about Itto. It's about Itto and how he stacks up to someone else. And comparatively, they feel like this other person has been mistreated. Whoa, that's a big dead giveaway. Anyways, so without further ado, let's jump into the first account. And if you guys know this person has been a very integral member of our community for a while now. Now, let me just bring up chat. This. There you go. All right. So this is gonna be the first account. Wait, I do have to turn off chat again. One moment. So. Oh no, not that. There you go. Okay. As we always do it, when we do account reviews, it's best to take a look at the overview of the characters here. So once you get a feel, especially for yourselves as well, if you guys want to have a deeper look into your own accounts, this is also a great thing for you to do. You take a look at your characters, overall characters, and just evaluate what you currently have in your box, and get a mental image of what you have been dumping your resources into. Because if you want an abyss, it's very different when you're playing the game for just fun and games versus when you want to make abyss ready teams that can tackle different iterations of the abyss, right? I don't think any character is strictly saying safe from abyss alterations. Like, for a good example being character like Venti. He was so good in the very first couple patches of the Abyss, but then there did come patches where miHoYo like specifically targeted Venti and his ability to group mobs, making certain rooms of the Abyss obsolete. Nowadays, it's I mean, Venti is still good, but especially in floor 12, miHoYo has made it actively difficult to bring Venti and have him being fully utilized in his kit. So he can't group a lot of the elite mobs. Not the elite mobs, like the bigger monsters, right? It just doesn't work well with his kit. So more universal characters that are difficult for miHoYo to completely shut down is like characters like Zhongli, because a lot of people run Zhongli just with his hold elemental skill to get that Jade Shield, which you guys kind of get the idea of how we do this, right? So now, taking a look at this account, it's not too fancy, but you can easily tell where a lot of the love and resources have gone into. Raiden Shogun, Yoimiya, Kazuha, Eula, Hu Tao. These are the limited 5-star characters. We got Kaching, Jean, D-Look. This account has not paid their Chi-Chi taxes. It's not paid their Chi-Chi taxes. We'll get to that, all right? So immediately when I see this, there's like 3 main DPS, right? So I don't know. Definitely Yoimi and Hu Tao probably take turns swapping in and out, whereas Eula is going to be like the more fixed carry in this position. It just makes sense because both of them are pyro carries. It's very difficult to run Abyss teams where you have 2 of the same element main carries on both teams. So likely these 2 are swapping in and out with each other. Good thing is Eula doesn't really need to fight for Hu Tao when it comes to supports. Let's see. Do you have Xingqiu? So now let's take a deeper dive into account. Once we get a look, like a snapshot of that, let's take a look at the account. So Hu Tao is very well built up. So we got Hu Tao, we got Eula, we got Raiden, we got Kazuha. They're all in one team. So I'm imagining you're playing them all in one team. Are you now? Because that's very interesting when I don't know. Well, let's just see first. We'll see how this goes. Ratio's fine. Looking good. Our damage. Okay, HP looking solid. Look at that, 33.9. You know, this person's been running the Staff of Homa, artifacts for peace, Crimson Witch. Start with the flower piece. Let's take a look at the talents first, actually. Talents 10 to 10, that's a crowned Hu Tao with C2. Interesting, very nice, very invested character, cracked character. Yeah, good. Nice. Unfortunately didn't get the HP percentage roll, but it's fine. Flat HP gets 700. It's still something. Energy recharge. Now that's interesting. Uh I can see this working in a way. Like you could run HP, but energy recharge is just to heal, right? Because this makes a lot of sense now because you're running this team, you have no dedicated healers, you have no shielders. Wow, that is interesting. You're running an energy regen. Like it makes sense because you're running it in this team. Now it's making me feel like this is actually the team that you run. Hmm. Yeah, you spam her burst. Yeah. I don't, like honestly, I wouldn't know how well this team would perform in the abyss. I would imagine it you might struggle a bit. Oh, HP is here. Wait, that is kind of bizarre. I was like, yeah, then how did you get 33k? So you do have the HP piece. Huh. I still feel like optimally HP here, Pyro here, you're gonna get better results on in a more traditional team, right? You're definitely gonna clear things quicker, reach higher damage ceilings. But for your playstyle, running energy recharge, you're likely just cycling through her burst skill just to stay alive, and then using your HP goblet here to to sustain the HP. Now, would I recommend this to people? I don't think so. I don't think so. I wouldn't recommend this build. This is probably like a temporary fix to whatever situation the player is in. Ideally, HP on Sands, pyro damage on Cup. That's still gonna be the goal. And I believe in an ideal world, if you were like Irina is saying, artifact is cursed. Yeah, if you in an ideal world could have HP here, pyro, I believe most people would, including Irina. So yeah, artifact curse. That's definitely something that people have to deal with, and it's clear as day that this person is dealing with it. Let's take a look at Eula. 21.7. That's kind of low. You're not running her in a double cryo team. So wait. Oh, that's not her artifact. Some is on Yoimiya. Let's take a look. That's an attack percentage piece, though. Yoimiya is using an Anemo. Here's a pyro piece. I would imagine this is... Huh. You know what? I better switch it back just in case people get confused after I get on their account. But okay. This one really is weird to me because running only 21.7 crit rate on in a team with no double cryo is gonna hurt. Like that's really gonna hurt the damage. Are you running a crit damage headpiece? Yeah, you're running a crit damage headpiece. What weapon? Okay, you got Song of Broken Pines. I remember we got this Eula with you, right? Constellation 1. Yeah, you got the Eula, we got the Broken Pines. 10, also crowned. Yeah, I think just a simple fix for this one, just switch this to crit rate. So you've been farming for the artifact, you got nothing. Makes sense. Yeah, for this one, you're gonna lose out on quite a lot of damage. Quite a bit. Check hat. Take a look. I would even break up the two-piece Pale Flame to a two-piece Pale Flame, two-piece I would just do this, honestly. What's that one called again? This is called a Bloodstain. Yes. Bloodstain Chivalry. I would honestly do this. You don't have that. You don't have that. Something like this. Like level these artifacts up if you can level these up. I know it's not ideal, but honestly, this is gonna be more straightforward. This is gonna be, you're gonna miss out on a bit when it comes to the artifact set effect. But oh yeah. So at the end of the day, the crit rate, crit damage stat rolls are really important. You want to get this ratio higher, and it's so tough. This one, if you can get it to plus 20, on top of that, this one you can get it to plus 20, and this one has great stat rolls. Right? This one has great stat rolls. You can get this much. You can get this to plus 20, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna benefit from this one. Now, this one is wow. That's gonna hurt. You have another one over here. Yeah, they're all gonna hurt quite a bit. But those the stat numbers. Wait, you really like energy recharge? You really like to spam the burst skills? Yeah, and you don't have the other alternatives either. So for Raiden, that's good, because if Raiden, if the same logic applies, your Raiden's gonna be pretty cracked. I would preferably run this over the other set to get crit rate higher. So you can just get, so like, for example, if you can get crit rate to 50% here, this will be doing more damage. Believe it or not, this will do more damage than your 21% crit rate to 190 crit damage. If you can get this 30 to like closer to 50, which if you level this up all the way, you should get close, probably like 40 something. That'll still probably do more damage than what your previous setup was running, even including the artifact set effect. That's how important this crit rate, crit damage ratio is. Okay, so with that, we will go over to Raiden Shogun with that 228. Ooh, missing a bit. Wait, what weapon are you running for her? Okay, the catch. So what's the problem? Whoa. Wait, but you always run. Wait, but you've been running energy recharge on both your carries. Is your account cursed? Is that what's happening here? Like, damn, if you had this cup for Raiden Shogun. This cup for Raiden. This cup for Raiden. Yeah, that's cursed. You got all your energy regen stuff on your I mean, at this point, I would honestly just take this piece off and throw in like this piece. You know? Like throw in this piece. Just throw this in here. Because you're running the 2-piece anyways. Right? You're running the 2-piece. Oh, you're running double attack. Oh boy. I see it. Is it because of the crit damage? Okay, here's the thing. I would suggest running energy regen on this. And if you can push close to 300% energy regen, you can run attack here. Otherwise, try to go for electro damage if you have electro damage. I remember I saw electro. Oh, I remember I saw electro damage somewhere. Right here. So slap this on. Nobody was using it. And switch this one to this. Something like that. 249, 68, 78. Yeah, I know we're miss. Do you have constellations? No, you don't have constellations. So she's not gonna even be the main damage dealer. She's not equipped enough with enough damage to carry your team. And currently, if this is the team you're running, there's too much field hogging, if that makes sense. For people building teams, I understand a lot of the times you love these characters. You want to have them on the field as often as possible. But a team like this would they're just constantly fighting for who gets to be on the field. Raiden is good because, especially at C0, you can just throw down her elemental skill and just forget about her, and once in a while come out and use her burst skill. But Eula and Hu Tao, they can't both be on the field all the time, right? And sometimes, like Hu Tao, whenever her elemental skill is ready to go, you ideally want to be using it, because if you're not, then that's just wasted damage, wasted field time. Now, so I'm not going to judge how people want to play the game, but I'm just saying teams like these are usually very difficult to run efficiently. Crit rate helmet, yeah. Throw that back on for you. Crit damage, and let's switch it back for you, because I know sometimes it gets very, very, very messy. So here you got 57. It's a good ratio. Unfortunately, your energy recharge is a bit on the low end, and you don't have any scaling electro damage. So your Raiden Shogun is just going to be hitting for some damage. Of course, with people like this on your team, you're not looking for Raiden to deal damage anyways. Looking at Kazuha, you're another level 90. So let's take a look at your talents. It's, yeah, 9910. 599. Okay. So take a look. 50, 137, 168.6 energy regen. What weapon are you running for him? The Freedom Sworn. Ah, smart choice. I think that's the one we that ended up cucking us many, many times, right? Like, no. No. Wait, you don't have a 4-piece Viridescent set? That is tragic. That is tragic. Like, here's the thing. You don't even need the substats to be really good. You just need the 4-piece effect. You just need this effect. Increase swirl damage by 60%, decrease opponent's elemental resistance to the elemental infused in the swirl by 40% for 10 seconds. That's all you need. You don't even need the substats to be good. I made a video, I talked about this with you guys, about people sharing their thoughts on this set. They're saying it's such a high value set because of its set effect, not because of its stats or whatever, right? The set effect is so valuable because it's a fixed percentage rate shred. It's a fixed percentage shred. It's so good. It is so damn good. Such, like, I ran Venti. Listen. I ran Venti with like 4-star Viridescent set at level 60, like until 6 months into the game. Because I was, in the beginning of this game, I didn't want to spend resin refilling like all of the whales and giga whales, but I still wanted all the characters. But at the same time, I was making guide videos. So I literally had no way to level up my characters, farm all the artifacts. So my Venti was running such scuffed article. You can still find those videos where I was showing my Venti and people were laughing at me. But all he needed was a 4-piece Viridescent set with literally, like, I didn't even care about the main stats. Like, a Nemo damage, whatever. Like, it could be literally defense percentage on my cup. I didn't care. Because all I was looking for was that sweet 4-piece set effect. Because my Venti wasn't the one doing damage. It was my main carries, right? And all of them using their elemental damage could all benefit from this 4-piece set effect. So that's the beauty of this set. For people who are curious as to why this is important, I could make a video about it, but I really don't think I need to. But I feel like a lot of people heavily underestimate just how strong the 4-piece set effect. I know it's easy to overlook it when it's just like some numbers, like 40% resistance, 60%, you know, it's difficult to get a grasp of just how good it is. Granted, this won't help you much if you're running Geo teams with with Kazuha. Let's say if you're running Itto, Kazuha, you're not gonna be able to benefit from this whatsoever. Unfortunate, but I think to make up for that, Geo does have some insane scaling. So that's one of the big no-nos. The second I got in here, it's like, yeah, that's gotta change. And I feel like you farm until you have an energy recharge sands for a lot of these characters, because that's like the midway. Right, that's like the midway point for you. Like, oh, I want attack, but I keep getting HP defense, elemental mastery, and now I end up getting energy recharge. I'll just stick with energy recharge. Granted, for Kazuha, elemental mastery build is very viable as well. So you could run elemental mastery here as well. If you do end up, when you're farming for your viridescent set, you run into a elemental mastery piece, sands piece. Go for it, all right? Go for it. Is full EM Venti good, Walrus? Yes, full EM Venti is pretty cracked if you have the bow, like his signature bow. It's very powerful, and yeah, I would recommend it, but only if you can dump the resources into him, because I don't think most people would prefer that build if you don't know what EM does and how to properly scale and get the benefits from it. All right. So with that, currently account's pretty good overall. Characters, I can see you have preferentials for characters and teams that they run in. Now let's take a look at your other characters if you have them built. So you do have Yoimiya built. Why is a level 50 Noelle so high up here? Wouldn't it normally be like back here? So you have Yoimiya built. Bennett, Jean, Diona, Xingqiu. You love to see the love for the support characters here as well. We're gonna take a look at Yoimiya, and I think that's gonna be it for this one. So you got Elegy for the end. I get it. It's because like I honestly would run Hamayumi on her over this. I would. This just overall feels more impactful. Yep. Crimson Witch set. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. No bueno, no bueno. Wait, do you honestly not have a single... Wait, you do. Throw that on. Yeah, that was your off piece anyways. This is a much better loadout. 61.6%. Yep, just stick with that. I'm pretty sure that's probably what you normally run. I'm pretty sure. It's just it wasn't on there. Crit damage here. So if you swap this in 2000 and you get a 20% normal and charge attack boost, and when you reach your burst, wait, this bow is very good, because does that mean if you stay and don't use your burst skill, you just get 40% normal and charge attack, 40% normal attack and 30% charge attack bonus? That's very good. Raiden Shogun Bao is asking, what's tonight's discussion? Walrus, trust me, I got something good for you guys. So somebody from our community has shared with me information regarding the CN community, and they're pretty upset with Itto. Not directly upset with him, but Itto makes some other character not look too hot. All right, let's just put that. And I'm going to be talking about this because I've covered this briefly previously, and I've mentioned how some things MiHoYo has been doing over the past multiple patches has while improved, does put older characters in a bit of a sticky situation. All right, so not Noelle. It's another 5-star character. We'll talk about it. Don't worry, we'll get there. So overall, with this account, a lot of artifact grinding to do, like an absurd amount of artifact, and it's so unfortunate because you're just missing a couple single pieces here. So here's the thing. I heavily would suggest you to go back and just spend like all your free time resin and just throw them into artifact domains. Right now, you don't need to build any more characters. You have splendid teams. Hu Tao, Xingqiu, you got Diona, you got Bennett build, you got Jean, you got so many options here. You got Eula and what's her name? Eula, you got Eula and Raiden. Do you have Beidou built? You don't have Beidou built, do you? Yeah, Beidou's not built. You have Official? Did you build Sarah? Okay, this seems like a very relatively new account. What AR are you at? 55. Interesting. This to me seems like a more like a maybe AR 54 account ish. Don't have Official. So you can pair Beidou with Eula, Raiden, and then Diona. And for the other team, you can do Hu Tao, Xingqiu, you can do Jean, and then throw Kazuha on the end of it. Those are two powerful teams. So you already have like two very good teams that could be built straight just like that. Now you just have to fine tune the artifacts. I get it for people who don't care about the Abyss anymore. Like I see Irina was saying, like she's already cleared the Abyss before. It's not a top priority anymore. Couldn't care less, right? It's fine. But if we're looking for direction, overall, you just need to focus on artifacts. This account, and then you just slowly do the events, get more primo gems, get your waifus, get your husbandos, and your account is set. As long as you have, because right now, let's say if MiHoYo releases content for a more difficult challenge for an event, right? This you may struggle here and there with certain lineups of enemies. But I cannot imagine you not being able to beat the game. You will be able to beat the game, albeit you might struggle a little bit. All right. So with that said, that's going to be it for this particular account review. There's not many characters built here, and when it comes to direction, it was pretty evident quickly into the account review that artifacts was going to be a big issue here. So for Hu Tao, remember HP percentage sands, pyro damage cup. For Raiden Shogun, energy regen sands and electro damage cup. And if you can get energy regen up to maybe like 290 plus, it's okay. You can get away with running attack percentage in your cup piece, right? For your Eula, you want attack percentage sands over energy regen. And you want to get that crit rate, crit damage ratio to a nice 1-to-2 ratio. It's okay if it's a little off, but as close to it as possible. Ideally, you want to get around like 50% crit rate. That's like bare minimum nowadays if you're like doing 200% crit damage. On top of that, especially for what was I about to say? For cryo units, if you're not running Eula, let's say in a double cryo team, which is that 15% boost, you want to aim for at least 50%. If you have her there, you can aim for 35% or maybe 30%, depending on how you have scaled your crit damage. All right. So I hope everybody understands what I'm saying, and I'm not, talking into the abyss here. All right. So let's log out. Let's log into the other account. We have another, maybe give or take 30 minutes or so on the other account. And then we're going to be jumping into the topic. Today is going to be a spicy one. All right. It's going to be a spicy one. Like I keep reiterating. One moment. Let me grab the other account here. We already did verifications. So for channel members, it's much easier for you guys to apply for account reviews. For non-channel members, you can do it through my Discord. My Discord, there's a channel in my Discord just titled Account Reviews. I'll be doing account reviews for free-to-play whales and whatever. If you're not a channel member, I'll be doing it during my 24-hour live stream. All right, I'll be doing a 24-hour live stream on December 31st. It's gonna be my first time ever doing one. Hope to see you guys there. So the Sparkles members for 2 months. Bronsack says greetings. How's everyone doing this fine day? Sparkles, I'm personally I'm doing good. I don't know about chat. I think chat it's a Wednesday evening, right? For myself, and I think for a lot of people here it's like Thursday morning. We're starting to see the end of the week, so hopefully everybody's feeling hopeful. We'll talk about Gorou and Itto closer towards the discussion portions of the stream. The stream, I mean. All right, we're in the game once again. Here it is, chat. Let's take a look at this account. All right, I don't look at these accounts prior. I just get the account info, and we go over them together. Get a fresh look. Take a look. Another Chi-Chi tax evasion player. Sometimes more often than not, when I look at people who don't have Chi-Chi, meaning they got lucky on their summons, but they get really unlucky on their artifacts. So it's I feel like Mihoyo curses your account either way. Either A, you're cursed with getting a lot of Chi-Chis, but you have decent luck with artifacts, or you're cursed with artifacts, but you get away with not getting Chi-Chi. Pick your poison. So, straight from the get-go, Sangonomiya, very interesting. I've done so many account reviews where people have Kokomi. So many. As a character that a lot of people skipped when it comes to banner sales, overall banner sales. I've seen more Kokomis than I think any other character, with exceptions to Raiden Shogun. I think Raiden Shogun and Kokomi are the 2 characters I've seen the most on any account. Any account. Look, Raiden got Eula, Raiden combos Kokomi with Hu Tao. Not a good pairing. This is no bueno. So ideally, you want to run Eula, Raiden, Kokomi in one team, and probably finish it off with maybe not Chongyun. Kaya is a decent one at the 4th place, but Rosaria is a good one as well. So you can run Eula, Raiden. So support DPS Raiden, main DPS Eula, healer is Kokomi, and then throw Rosaria in the support position. And the other team is Hu Tao, main DPS, Xingqiu, support DPS, Diona, healer, and you can finish off with I don't know, Kujosara. Kujosara could also go in the first team like Eula, Raiden, Kokomi, Sara, and then for Hu Tao team, the 4th position can always go to some random character. The key pieces is literally just Hu Tao and Xingqiu. And you can throw like Jean if you want as a healer. You can throw in Diona in if you want a healer. Okay, this account is a lot more barren. So let's take a look at what they have built up and see how they've been playing this account. All right, it's always interesting to see how people have been taking. So you see, they're running. Oh, okay, interesting. They're running double healer. Maybe Diona is like more of a shielder in this team. But let's take a look. 69.5 to 137.4. That's good. That's a good ratio. You're going to be doing decent damage. Very consistent damage output. Where's... Oh my god. You see, this is what I say, chat. This is what I say. When they get away with not getting Chi-Chi, artifacts are always cursed. Always. HPs. Wait, are they running an attack percentage sans? Are they? No, unless they have Staff of Homa. No, okay. So they don't have Staff of Homa. That's why they're HP. Wait, this is... I knew it. I knew it. The second I saw those stats, I knew it. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. I mean, I I don't even know where to start. All right, I don't know where to start. It's I at the same time I understand artifact RNG is out of our control. We cannot decide what artifacts we end up getting, and running attack sands and attack cut pieces on a Hu Tao, while on the surface can look very bad. And let me tell you, it does feel kind of bad. However, due to circumstances, maybe that's all they have. But man, does this look. Uh, oh boy. What's the off piece? Wait, there's no off piece. You're kidding me. Where's your off piece? Wait. Use this one. That's already much, much better. Wait. Okay, now the task has become a lot easier. You just need to find a decent HP sand for your Hu Tao. That's on the Crimson Witch of Flame set. So like overall, I think this is a great start. Did you not realize you were running 5 Crimson Witch set? Crimson Witch pieces, I mean. Okay. A good start. Let's take a look at your talents. 888. Okay, very solid. And C1. So this Hu Tao needs quite a bit of love every now and then, right? I mean, what's your crit rate again? It was 69, I remember. So 63, 123. It's still a good ratio, but look, a straight 41% pyro damage bonus boost, right? That's gonna take your damage from here to here. I'm not gonna say like that, but like from here to here. It's a noticeable amount of damage, and you didn't lose anything from your artifact set pieces. It's literally just taking an off piece into rotation. All right. Definitely look forward to getting maybe like what's that weapon called? The Dragon's Bane. Is the Dragon's Bane available right now? It comes okay. It's not available right now, but it comes around very very often, so you don't need to worry too much about that. Okay. So with your Hu Tao, get back into the Crimson Witch domain and get that HP sands. It's gonna feel very comfortable. Like right now, your Hu Tao at half HP is 12,000 HP, and you don't have Zhongli. Now this makes a lot of sense. You see, like I can tell people are running their teams in an attempt to cover for the weaknesses of their carries, right? Hu Tao's biggest weakness is she just has no HP. She gets taken way too low. 12k HP is way too little if you want to challenge endgame. You would have to be like you have to be an exceptional player to dodge and play through Abyss 12 with only 12k HP. And of course, if you're not at 12k HP, then you're not activating Hu Tao's kit, essentially. A part of her kit. So you're really stuck in a difficult place if you don't have the HP threshold to play around with, right? So that's why you see this person, not only did they bring a dedicated healer, they also brought someone who can shield because they also don't have Zhongli on their team, right? So it makes a lot of sense. Now this double healer scenario makes sense. Sorry, I'm getting attacked by like a piece of fluff. So let's take a look at your Xingqiu. Let's take a look what your Xingqiu's up to. 50 to 91. That's okay. 166. That's kind of low. Personally, I feel like that's kind of low. Hydro damage, you do have a little bit here. Are you running the sacrificial sword? It's a refinement 1. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's not going to proc that often. I do feel like you're not running energy recharge for your sands piece, are you? Right, you're running attack percent. It's fine. Especially, how should I put this? Because your sacrificial sword is at such a low refinement, I'm willing to bet your Xingqiu struggles to cycle through his burst skill. I'm almost willing to bet. I am willing to bet because you simply can't. With 166% energy reach and like look, if you don't end up procking his sacrificial sword, your burst skill is going to take quite a while to come back. So I would suggest you try to go for energy regen piece here. Now a good place to go for you to go farm is this domain. Nope, not this one. This one. Go farm the Emblem of Severed Fate. This is going to be great for Xingqiu overall. It gives him 2-piece, gives him energy recharge, and the 4-piece gives him great damage for the rest of your team. Don't know who else on your so you do have Raiden Shogun as well. So let's take a look at your Raiden Shogun next. So this way, C1, okay, it's gonna take a while to get him to C2 is good. You should try to get him to C2. 166, ooh, it's kind of a bit on the low end. 145, a bit on the low end. 266, okay. 578. Okay, so your Raiden is pretty well invested too. Okay, regarding Xingqiu, I heavily suggest you. While his current setup is not bad, is used to be one of the best in slots for Xingqiu's artifact setup. But with the Severed Fate, you really want to try to build towards that 4-piece Severed Fate for your Xingqiu. But don't worry, no pressure. This piece is gonna run fine. Let's see if you have other priorities. Right now, current priority is damn. Please help your Hu Tao. Please help your Hu Tao. For Xingqiu, for now he can stay like this. He's fine. He'll survive. Let's take a look at your Raiden Shogun. 288. Love to see it. I'm gonna try to piece together what's going on here. Great, the catch, amazing. Love to see it. What is happening with this headpiece? I'm gonna guess. Is it attack percentage? Is it attack percentage? It's either attack percentage or energy recharge, I feel like. It's attack. Yeah, it has to be. Because yeah, this is energy recharge, that's good. Electro damage, that's good. Honestly, this one could be attack percentage. This one should be crit rate. It should be crit rate. Wait! This is your off piece again! It's your off piece again. Wait, why do you keep doing this to yourself? Why? Look at this piece. Holy smokes. Look, chat. Look at this piece of... Holy smokes. Yo. Use this. Swap that on. Look at that. You still got your nice 4-piece set effect. Look. People would be jealous of this. Yo. He has no artifact. He has no artifact. This is such a good piece for your Raiden Shogun. Level that up. Plus that all the way to 20. Get this all the way to 20. And this will jump straight up. This will probably jump up a bit as well. You're not going to lose too much. Trust. Dude. this is gonna be a big upgrade. This is gonna be a huge upgrade for your Raiden Shogun. Straight up, like no cap. This is gonna be a big upgrade, and yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. C0 Raiden, that's fine. You already got the cash talents. You've already poured quite a lot into. What is another plus 20 artifact that you have to invest into her? All right, get that going for her. For artifacts, I do feel like for your cut piece, you could run attack percentage, but you already got electro damage and you got pretty decent substats. I don't think there's any reason to change it. Okay, so with that said, is it Rosaria? Oh, yeah, but yeah, you don't have artifact on her. You also have D-Look built. Do you? 70? Okay, no, you didn't have D-Look built. Take a look at your Kokomi. You see why? Why do people have Kokomi? But like most of them, when I go into their accounts, she's like sitting at like, do you guys just like have her do something else? Like, I don't know. So many people have Kokomi, but whenever I go into their accounts, they're like, it's barely leveled. I don't know. It's a trophy. It makes sense. Okay. It's a trophy. Mental support. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna dwell on it for too long, obviously, but build your Kokomis. She's not bad, people. She's not bad. Let's take a look at this. Wait. Not a single cryo cup? Do people just hate farming artifacts? I think I'm starting to understand it. You guys hate farming artifacts, don't you? Like, you guys loathe farming this shit. Like, this must be torture for some people. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I get it, man. I get it. Let's have a heart to heart. Let's have a heart to heart. Artifact farming sucks. I get it. I feel you, man. But like whenever like 90% of my account reviews, I just look at the artifacts and either it's very poorly optimized or they simply just are straight up missing pieces like this one right here. You definitely need to take time. For example, right? You have the 2-piece Noblesse, 2-piece Blizzard Strain. It's perfect. Now all you need is an electro. I mean, not electro. What am I talking? Is a cryo damage cup. That's it. It doesn't even matter where it's coming from because you already built your set pieces. Your set requirement is done. Any cryo cup can go into this slot flawlessly. So really, it's just going in any domain. So for example, you can go farm the Sever Fate domain. You can go farm the Pyro domain. You can go farm the 4-piece Viridescent domain. You can go farm Noblesse, right? This piece is only here for the energy recharge. I see it. I'm not gonna say anything because I understand. This piece is only here because of the energy recharge effect. This person, like I can tell this person is trying to min-max their account. They're trying in their best abilities to make what they have work. But it's much more simple to, I guess this is why we're doing the account review, right? At the end of the day, maybe they want to farm artifacts, but they don't want to waste their resin. They don't want to feel like they're going to spend a month doing something, and at the end of the day, they'll be like, what the hell was that for, right? I should have been doing this instead. Right now, I can tell you, as your account does have Hu Tao, she's already C1. You already invested into her. You got to go the extra mile. You got to go into her, you got to go get that HP sand for her. Dump your time in here. You have a D-Look build to level 70, Ascension 4 already. Maybe the extra stuff can go on D-Look. Let's see what kind of weapons you got for D-Look. Energy recharge. That one is a no-no. You also have the luxurious Sea Lord, right? So if worst comes to worst, level this up all the way to level 90, slap that on D-Look, give a second set of Crimson Witch set to D-Look, bam, you have your second Pyro DPS. And I know I have advised people saying like you should not be building double of the same type of DPS for your Abyss teams, because sometimes Team 1 deals with the Hydro, the Cryo, those characters, and Team 2 deals with the Pyro characters. But if both of your teams are Pyro main carries, you're going to run into a situation like on 11.3, I remember they had the Pyro hypostasis. What the hell is D-Look gonna do against the Pyro hypostasis? Granted, if you have Xingqiu on the team with Hu Tao, you can slap her into the second rotation and then use Diona or somebody with Xingqiu's burst active to take down the shield, but then you're still gonna have to kill the hypostasis. It puts you in a very tricky situation, right? So I always don't advise people do it, but I can see in this account, get Ganyu, man. Get Ganyu. Or you can't get Itto because literally you don't have proper setup for Itto. Get Ganyu, bro. Like when Ganyu comes back, get Ganyu, or pick up Tartaglia on his like frickin' fourth Mr. Worldwide when he's going on tour next. And you need coverage for other elemental types. Right now, it's okay to focus more time into the Pyro domain because your characters can benefit greatly from it. Right? Oh, wait. What? Lucifer says, I just got her. Okay. This makes things a lot easier for your account. You can throw this straight up onto her. All right. So let's take a look at your artifacts. Do you have anything for her? Probably gonna go with that. And that. Okay. And that. You don't have any of the Pale Flame set, do you? Wow. Oh! Wait! Yo! Wait! I know it's not ideal. I know 4-piece Bloodstain is absolutely garbage for Eula. But these are like your best pieces that you have. And you know what's another good thing? Is what another good reason to level all 4 of them up if you're gonna build her for now, is that later when you go farm the Pale Flame set, you only need 2 pieces of Pale Flame. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about, right? So let's say you have these 4 pieces. Your Pale Flame can come in and replace any 4 of these positions. Any 4. The second you get 2 of them, you're done. You're done with the domain. As opposed to if you're specifically farming for like a headpiece in the crit rate position, or like a good sands piece. Trust me when I say this, I've farmed enough artifacts that I can tell you with certainty when you're sniping a specific slot, you are fucked. Like, I can't even put enough emphasis on the F for this. Like, you are fucked with the PH. You will be in that artifact domain for so gosh darn long, to the point where you're gonna forget why you were even in there to begin with. There will be times when you get on your game, you're gonna be like, wait, what am I farming for? That's how long it's gonna be. So always leave your options open. With these 4 slots, any 2 pale flame drops, you can replace whichever 2 comes first. Trust me, it's gonna be a lot easier that way. All right. So for this account, go to the Pale Flame domain and start grinding. Pale Flame probably takes priority over this because Hu Tao already has a functioning set, whereas your Eula has nothing. So yeah, Pale Flame domain, priority. Get Eula probably, I don't know. Get this at least to like 35-40%, and this one to like 120 to 130% minimum. Probably gonna be running a crit rate headpiece. And I would heavily suggest running Eula with another Cryos as to not put so much burden on your artifact stats. I know you are short for resources right now. After Eula, head back to the Pyro domain, flesh out your Hu Tao, and then straight to the Emblem of Severed Fate to level up your Xingqiu. Everyone else seems to be in a decent spot, and while you're in the Pyro domain, Diluc might be able to rub off on some of that Gucci RNG drop from Hu Tao to get himself built up as well, so you have an alt Pyro DPS option there. So overall, I think this is a pretty... Wow, you're missing out on level up Xiangling. All right, while you're back in, when you're farming the Pyro domain, get a set for Xiangling as well. You might as well, really, honestly. There's so much potential here that you have yet to tap into, and I can say that this account as a you're like a low spender, right? Like a low spender or free to play. Yeah, like as like essentially almost like free to play account. It's a decent account. All right, I'll give you that. It's a decent account, and I definitely think you're gonna benefit greatly from just overall artifact grinding. Spend the time, burn the resin, and you're gonna see the results. All right, that's 100%. I guarantee you that. Xiangling, you can level up as you can get more resources. But right now, focus on your Eula. I know for free to play, you can probably only focus on 1 character at a time over the span of a month or like a patch or so, patch to patch and a half. Right. So with that said, that concludes both of our account reviews. I hope I've given insight to some people, help people understand what's important, what to look for, and how to take certain accounts and for certain directions. All right. So let's talk about now. With that said, allow me to log into my account, chat. You know, I always say go farm artifacts, go farm artifacts, go farm artifacts, but I have yet to put my money where my mouth is, right? All right, chat. Let's go farm some artifacts. All right, while we talk about Itto and Gorou a little bit here. I'm just like the rest of you. I need to farm artifacts too. My characters don't come out cracked just because I like spend hundreds of dollars, thousands on the game. Doesn't mean they come out cracked beyond belief. Look, I haven't even farmed artifacts. I'm still running the retracing bolide set for my Arataki Itto. Look at this. Look at this. 60, 109, right? I got work to do, people. I got a ton of work to do. You got Wolf's Gravestone. My talents are very, very weak still. I'm still working on my characters. People, we all have goals that we need to hit, right? Gorou is level 50, trying to ascend him, but look, I need resin to do this. Look at my Mora. Look at my Mora. Look at that. Does this look like a whale account to you? As long as I don't open this, if I don't open this, you guys won't even know this is a whale account. Do you now? So, with that said, we're going to be farming some domains. All right, we're going to be farming some domains. And we're going to be maybe leveling some artifacts live with you guys. All right? Bro, if you guys want to feel me struggle, I'm just going to tell you guys straight up. I get pretty decent luck with artifacts. Like, I've never really struggled. Okay, I'm just gonna jinx myself if I say that. Look, I got this from like... Literally, I got this drop from 60 resin. No cap. I got this from 60 resin, like 3 runs. Like, bro. Let's see what the game has in store for us. Yes, Itto, get excited, get excited. And do note, this team is like pretty under level. Look, 70, 70, 50, 90. I'm probably gonna die. Like, no, actually, I'm probably gonna die in here. Like, these characters are not equipped to deal with the threat that is in this domain.
First point. Solidified. Bam! Oh, coming through.
But I enjoy Itto so damn much. I do think his playstyle is very fun.
I will have order.
Damn.
Moment of birth. Let's roll.
Look, his burst is back again. Burst is back again.
Attaboy. Rally. Order guide.
Oh, boy. Quake.
Witness my great undertaking. To scratch, I swear.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, half the time I don't even know what the hell's going on. I just press buttons and things die. Okay. Hey. Mono Geo teams, man, like, they might not be the most efficient, but sure damn are they fun. Alright, let's see what we get, chat. Let's see what we get. On to the next run. Okay. Straight trash, garbage. Gonna get a lot of that. Next run. Throw a meteorite on them. Bro, I mean, like, this is literally the process, right? This is what we all have to live through.
Oh, coming through.
Oh.
I will have order. First point.
Man, my Gorou doesn't heal at all. Like, it heals nothing.
Who wants some of this?
I can't wait until I get this team properly built. Bro, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Probably gonna die from bleeding. Where did it go? Oh. Oh.
Rally. Pull it. Let's roll. Stabilize.
I wonder if Gorou's healing is gonna be able to out-heal the corrosion here with like no levels in it.
Attaboy. I will have order. Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking. Advance.
Here we go. Oh baby. We look. This is what happens when you bring a shielding, like a shield-centric team into a domain that's all about Okay. We'll bring a proper team in. That's enough for the Itto teams. Come on. Geo damage! That's wait, is that the Sands piece? Or is that the cup piece? That's like the cup piece, right? I don't think that's the Sands piece. Yeah, that's a cup piece. I got a defense cup. Running energy regen. Look, I'm running a 4-piece opulent dreams set for him. Just because... like, this literally doesn't matter. I just want the 4-piece set effect. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, we're gonna go heal up and come back with a proper team to challenge this. Alright, a team we're gonna go in with is probably a Ganyu team. I think Ganyu, maybe Bao, would get that electro damage bonus. Where's my Bennett and only
Stay close and you will live.
something like that. Who yoinked my Bao's whatever, just grab something. Doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be optimal. As I've never ran Bao as my carry, she's not gonna be doing carry stuff. Get in here. Probably gonna be a much faster clear. Ganyu Raiden, it doesn't matter. They don't have, the team doesn't have to make sense, people. This is the thing. For these kind of domains and contents, they don't have to make sense. Ganyu is gonna be the one doing all the damage. Lisa, I love how I come in and Walrus is on live support. Bro, I've been enjoying the Itto Gorou hype train a little too much. That I'm like pushing limits with it that I shouldn't be pushing, or they're not ready to push yet. Oh, I completely forgot Raiden Shogun.
Lay 7 just made it rain. I love how
That
I
is
come
very,
in and
that's a very slow dono notice.
Access denied. There is no escape.
Stabilize.
Stabilize. Jeez.
Next on the agenda, no touching. I'm a little low on energy. We're way behind schedule.
Let me go. Yeah, this is much easier, and then at the end here, just take Bennett and bam. Heal as you get the artifact. Oh! Hey! Chat. What did I say? What did I say? 60? Was that 60 resin? That was 60. We're gonna plus 20 this live. Damn straight we are. Damn straight. That's my Itto piece. Done. Look, oh my, Zhongli didn't even have a cup. May 7 says, I'm sorry I can't stay long, chat. Just wanted to say, hey, I wish you all luck watching Walrus gameplay, unfortunately. Look. Unfortunately, that's a HP percentage roll. Unfortunately. I wish that could have been a defense roll, but hey, crit rate, crit damage, we're gonna take it.
Lay 7 just made it rain. I'm SRRY. I can't stay long chat, just too anted to say hey. I wish you all luck watching Walrus gameplay, unfortunately.
Hey, we'll take flat defense. We'll take flat defense. There was so many things that could have rolled into. Getting defense on that is not bad. Not bad at all. It could have been like elemental mastery. Listen. Look at that. Yo. That's big. That's big. That's big. As long as it doesn't go into HP percentage, we're winning. As long as it doesn't go into HP percentage, we win. Let's go! That's good. Oh. Oh, I forgot. I'm completely broke.
Every journey has its final.
I forgot I'm completely broke. I'm broke. Wait. But, because I myself am a respectable dolphin / whale, broke doesn't really, Hey! Let's continue. Now, where was that piece? Right here. Plus 14. Look at that. Plus 53 defense. Alright. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is truly unfortunate. Maybe we should feed that piece. Maybe we should feed this piece into this piece. What do you guys say? Let's do it. We'll feed that piece into this piece, because that piece at this point is a no-no. Yeah, it's done. Let's go! Yo! That's big. That's big. Take it to plus 20. Give me another defense or crit rate. That's the plume piece done. D-O-N-E, done. Yo. That's a win. Maybe not Raiden Shogun. Raiden Shogun didn't really perform very well. Kazuha.
Want me to come along?
Sure, Kazuha. You can come along. Let's take a look what he's running. Yeah, 4-piece Iridescent, that's fine.
Solidify! The winds move. Falling leaves. Adorn my knuckles.
I'm just way out of practice. This is long overdue.
I will have order. Let's light it up!
Born of icy frost.
Man, Bennett, you really gonna miss?
Everybody stand back.
Let's light it up! Clouds high. The birds call. Winds strike.
Man. I did it too early and it ended up infusing the pyro. Alright. We're gonna do a double roll. We only have one run left. That's it. We only have one run left. Okay. Okay. If this is geo damage, chat. If this is geo damage, I will summon for Itto's weapon. If this is geo damage cup, I will summon for Itto's weapon. I don't know what the chances of it being geo damage is, but it's probably higher than you guys think. That's a damn good cup. That's a damn good cup. Holy smokes. Last run. Look, we only have one more. Last run. Those substats though do be juicy. I got it. If I do say so myself, does get my juices flowing to the right spot. Oh, if that was geo damage. If that was geo damage.
Blaze over. No touching.
No touching.
Let's light it up.
Gather.
Born of ice and frost.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Everybody stand up.
Yes, this time we got the right infusion.
This is order.
Alright. Last one. Last one, chat. Please. Please! Okay. No! We are already done with this piece. We are done with this piece. Okay. Here's the deal, chat. Here's the deal. We will continue. We will continue until we get another good piece. How about that? How about that? We will continue farming until we get another good piece.
Stabilize.
All hail. No touching.
Now that could be this next run,
Next up.
or that could be tomorrow.
I will have order.
Born of ice and frost.
God's high. The birds come.
Come on, crit! Crit! There you go. I'm sorry, chat. My Ganyu is kind of, Alright, until we get another good piece. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Alright, chat. That doesn't count. That is a piece we already got. No, that's a piece we already got. That's not, we're not gonna need that piece.
Let's light it up. This is long overdue. Access denied. Everybody stand.
Damn it, I forgot to use Bennett's ult. You see, this just shows how broken Ganyu's burst is. Because with all these little targets, it auto-targets them. As long as they're in the range, they get auto-targeted.
Next on the agenda.
Order guide you. Quake!
Quake!
Don't worry. I got born of ice and frost. Going in. Yeah. Access denied. Blaze over.
Just letting you guys know, I'm not playing the game optimally right now. So for people who are wondering, like, why is Walrus so bad at his, like, skill sequencing? I honestly couldn't care less about my skill sequencing right now. Because properly, I should be using the Viridescence to get the oh my god. I should be using my Viridescence to get the Cryo so I can do more damage with Ganyu, but it's just whoever's, like, I should be using Bennett's Burst before I use Ganyu's Burst, so I know. Alright, I know. I know. But fighting this kind of content, we don't need to be overly, you know, dramatic with our optimizing, right?
One with wind and cloud.
This is order.
Don't worry. I got it. This is long overdue.
This is long overdue.
Wind strike.
Ooh, that was good timing.
Stabilize.
No touching.
No touching. Oh, the no look. The no look. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give us the flower piece. The flower piece is easy. It's easy to get a good... No! Not this flower! The other one! The other one! Oh, if this... I would have said yes to this. I would have said yes if that was the You see, be careful what you wish for. This is like Mahoyo, you're good at this, Mahoyo. Mahoyo, you're good at this. Okay, I see you. Use it for Kokomi? With what crit rate? That thing had 7% crit damage on it.
Clouds high. The birds come.
For Rex Lapis.
For Rex Lapis. You guys know what's happening? Because I sure as hell have no idea what the hell's happening. Alright.
Access denied.
Listen, I just do the damage. I'm not responsible for what happened afterwards.
No touching.
I love how aggressive Ganyu is when she says no touching. It's like she really means it. Yeah, this thing moves around so gosh darn much. Alright. Come on, 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 come on. I want the tusk. No, the husk. The husk set. Listen, the husk set. Flower piece. Husk flower. Husk flower. Husk flower. Husk flower. Wait, no, that's good. Defense. Defense. Yo. If this is defense percentage and it's like acceptable, I'll still get his weapon. Listen. Listen. If this is a defense percentage piece and it has acceptable substats, I'll go for his weapon. I'll go over. I swear I'll do it. Mahoyo. Mahoyo, you can still tune the numbers now. I know you guys can do it. I know you guys can flick a frickin' switch somewhere under your table, and this can go become a defense, which like with crit rate, crit damage, substats. I know we can do it. Do it, Mahoyo. Defense. I meant in the main stat. That has got to be one of the most perfect Sans pieces I've ever seen. My lord. That has got to be the most perfect HP Sans I have ever seen. I wish I could give this to Lucifer. I wish I could give this HP piece to Irina. Nima is right. I said defense, but I forgot to say it in the main stat. Again. 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 Sometimes I just hate myself. We run it back. But you guys see, this is the process of artifact grinding. It has defense, so roll for weapon. No. That's not how this is gonna work. Mahoyo ain't getting my money that easily.
Adorn. Let's light it up.
This is order.
Blaze over.
Bro, that artifact piece made my stomach started hurting. No cap. Oh, you're trying to sneak up on me. No touching.
Wind strike.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up.
Heal me up, heal me up, heal me up. Okay. Alright, this time. This is the time, chat. This is the time. Watch. This one. Mahoyo is fine too. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. This is gonna be the one.
Adventure time. Off we go.
One with wind and cloud.
This is long overdue.
Bro, I literally, when I use this team, I literally don't know what the hell is happening.
Order guide you.
I just spam abilities. I just spam AoE abilities and hope they hit something. Most of the time they do.
Solidify.
No touching. There you go. That's a cryo infusion. So now he has 40%. 40% cryo resistance shred for like 10 seconds or something like that. Something crazy. Alright. Alright. This one. This is the one, chat. This is the one. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the one. This is the one. We're done. We're done here. We take those. Yo, we take those. We take those. All right. Now, we'll level that up, and that's my artifact grinding done for today. Wasn't too bad. I think we were sub 200. We were sub 200. Pretty damn lucky. Pretty damn lucky. Where is it? Oh, we had this one too. Wait, what the hell? Nah, this one's better. This one's better. This one's better. Wait, no. Don't switch it on. Don't switch it on. That's gonna ruin my set piece. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I need to take a fat shit. I need to take a big doo-doo. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I need to take a fat doo-doo. I need to take a fat doo-doo. Oh no. Oh. No! Good. Good. Come on. Let me go doo-doo. Bro, the only stat I did not want it to go into, it went into. Good. Come on. Do me proud, baby. Do me proud, baby. Give me another crit damage. Give me another crit damage. Let's go! Bro. Hey. I need to go take a doo-doo. I'll be right back. Hey, but I'll be in chat though. I need to take my headphones off. I'll be in chat though. I'll be in chat. All right? I'll be in chat. Coming back. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? I wash my hands. Proof. Look, wash my hands. Smell it. Smell it. Smell it. You guys smell that? You guys smell that? That's soap. That's soap. Okay. Woo! Oh boy. Okay, so where do we leave? Where do we leave this? Ah, yes, we got another cracked piece of artifact. That's 2-piece done. That's 2-piece done. We need the hardest pieces. A crit rate helmet, or a Geo Cup, or a defense Sans. Whichever 2 comes first, that's gonna be the one. Right now, as you guys can see, my artifact set for Itto is completely doo-doo. And even with this set, this doo-doo set along with this talent, he can hit up to like 10k. He can hit up to 10k damage already. Of course, I'm using a Wolf's Gravestone. It's R3. It's an R3 Wolf's Gravestone. So of course, yes, that helps quite a bit in boosting his damage overall. But yeah. So here's the thing. We need to talk about something though. All right. We need to talk about something, chat. Forget the fact I was in the bathroom. Even we've moved on from that. Here's the thing. The CN community has been in a bit of a pickle right now. Not a pickle, like an uprising, a bit. Here's the video. Well, I'll share it with you guys. All right, I'll share it with you guys, as promised. Here's what's going on. It's a 17-minute video, so we're not gonna go over like everything. We're not going over everything, but I'll share with you guys the sentiment of the CN community. All right, so here's chat. Here's this.
兄弟们、姐妹们、家人们，说真，好吧。
Oh, I can't hear anything. Is it just me who can't hear anything? Okay, you know what? Why don't I just sum it up for you guys? So this entire video, basically, it has 20,000 upvotes, so it has 11,000 comments.
There is still a lot left to
Oh.
do.
Ice Emperor, welcome to the Bronze Tusk, or I should say welcome back to the Bronze Tusk, as you can see from the badge Ice Emperor has. Thank you so much for supporting the content and being here, supporting the live stream, and thank you very much. Oh, wait, you guys can hear the audio. Oh, my headphones turned off. That's why. I'm stupid. Please ignore me.
今天是12月。
What the hell is that moaning sound? Bro, Ganyu, stop. You scared the crap out of me. I thought I forgot to close my tabs from last night, bro. Jeez, golly. Oh, whew. Okay, like I opened my headphones and the first thing I hear was No, not doing that. Not today.
14号了，荒龙一斗上线，我相信大家都已经看到那个伤害了啊，什么1到10万，1到20万是吧？
Yeah, so basically this person's saying like, Itto just came online and I believe everybody has seen the showcases, like, you know, like 100k per strike, 200k per strike, and
看到那个伤害了，我就想问一下，策划你是不是充荒龙一斗这个角色，就是来恶心我们这些玩魈的和那些。
So basically he's already saying like, yo, so dev team, let me ask you guys a question, right? So when you designed the character Itto, like, did you have like, was his design, part of his design, was it just to piss off the Zhao and Eula players? Because currently the issue with that people are having with Itto, which is his constellations. All right, it's not just they're having problems with Itto, they're having problems with like the newer characters in general, because look at his constellations, the fluidity of Itto's constellations. All right, so this is the video we're going to be talking about. It's basically like Constellations has gotten so much better and so much more fluid over time comparative to the older characters. Like, even Eula Constellations, they're like, while it's good, it's not like, it doesn't flow as well. Like, of course, Eula is stacked in the middle, but Zhao is the real victim here. Zhao Constellations are some of the most atrocious abominations of game design I have seen in quite some time, and it's clear as day that all they wanted was to create stepping stones for you to, not stepping stones, like obstacle courses, for you to get to C6. This is literally just death traps that they put along the way before his C6. And here's the problem. Zhao's C6 is essentially non-existent against bosses. Single boss fight. So you're fighting Tartaglia. This thing doesn't exist. You guys know that? Because it requires you to hit at least 2 opponents. So if you're fighting Tartaglia, it doesn't matter. His C6 doesn't exist. So Zhao having these kind of constellation design issues, and CN community is really starting to get fed up with this, being like, you know, these characters aren't even a year apart from each other, and yet you see the quality of life is so different. So let's continue watching the video, and I'll continue to explain their frustrations.
你先说一下我是在消出的
C6
消出
Wait, what the
出的时候
hell are these texts? Bro! What the hell? Am I being hacked? Wait, how do you turn this off? Wait, I remember I could turn this off before. Bro, what kind of viewing experience is this? People can't possibly be enjoying this.
萧氪买命了，好吧，我对萧这个角色是特别喜欢，甚至说我当初为了玩，就是因为看到了萧这个角色我才玩这个游戏，好吧。
So basically what he's saying is like he originally started playing Zhao, like he started playing Genshin because of Zhao. I swear, I used to be able to turn this off. Where is the setting? I can't see it.
2次的时候看到萧这个角色，我才玩这个游戏。大概是个什么情况呢？你们说啊，萧到底有多少个版本被这个声？
Forget it. I'm just gonna translate it for you guys, okay?
院之内来。
So
从什么时候开始发现的呢？
So basically, what he's saying is, Zhao, in many of the patch updates, has been a target of Abyss design as well. So the thing with the CN community is they take character design a lot more seriously than I would say the Western player base. Western players, they care about the character design in a completely different aspect. Like we care about the visuals, right? People like Tectone, they care about, like, you know, the jugs, the hourglass body shape, the body tight lingerie outfits. But people in China, they care about the numbers, they care about the fine tuning, they care about the actual like hands-on combat experience. People in the West, they can live with it. Like people follow Enviosity because he can make any character work, right? That's the beauty of the Western audience. So we don't really talk about this. And I noticed this as well because I've talked about these issues, but people in the West on YouTube, they don't give a shit. No, like honestly, people don't care about the differences in these constellation designs and how drastic it's taken these two characters. They don't care because at the end of the day, hey, can they clear Abyss? They can. We don't give a shit, right? But people in China, they really care about this a lot, and it has a lot to do with this cultural thing called face, right? So as a Xiao main, he has no face right now. Or like he feels like his face has been devalued in a sense. So here, people in China specifically, I know there's a lot of Asians, right? Southeast Asians, but Eastern Asians in general, there's a lot, but just specifically people in China. There's this thing, like, especially he showed us his C6 Zhao, right? So in a sense, he is losing face. That's a concept in Chinese culture. Like, he has invested so much into this character, and constantly it's being bombarded and essentially harassed through Abyss iterations, that right now he's saying like he's down here, the subtitle says, like, when did we start to notice this? When did we start noticing this phenomenon with with the targeting?
从见鬼入住那个深渊我开始发现的。
So basically he's saying when the Magu Genki. All right, if you guys know, this is what I'm talking about. For people who don't have C6 Zhao, you guys won't even know that this was ever an issue. And I've had people DM me quite a bit, especially Zhao mains, because Magu Genki is like a 1-unit mob, right? These like boss type mobs. Remember in floor 11, they had the cryo hypostasis, and like 11-3, they had cryo hypostasis or hydro hypostasis, and then pyro hypostasis. And before that, I believe they had the cryo hypostasis. So whenever it's just one enemy, Zhao C6 does not exist. It doesn't exist. So what he's pointing to the phenomenon that has been going on for a long time, which is miHoYo, in an attempt to make Abyss more challenging, right? Integrating more mob types into Abyss. They've been cucking the Zhao mains for a very long time. Mabuz Abaddon says, do Chinese hate those things like big breasts, etc.? They don't hate it, but they don't like to see it in a place where it doesn't belong, right? So for example, let's say like a very well-known adventurer who's known for her hand-to-hand combat skills, and then she gets released and she has this huge like triple D boobs with like hourglass waistline, with wearing like these scandalous outfits. It doesn't fit with the lore. It doesn't make sense. You don't have to design a character to be like that. Having triple D jugs is for sure gonna get in the way of hand-to-hand combat. It doesn't make much sense. Why don't you just design the character to fit with the lore, instead of making such a beautiful lore of a character, then completely destroying this character and make it not make any sense simply to try and sell a visual point. They don't like that. And Chinese people, from what I've experienced, like they're very logical. They want things to just flow well, want things to make sense. They try to make sense of things when sometimes there's no sense to be made, right? But especially for the consumers over there, they're more logic driven. They're more like merit driven, because as a fastly growing society, this is a complete tangent, but it's due to the fact that China, they can only look at merits because that's all they can go off of. It goes back down to cultural roots and how the country is established and how it's continuously growing, and it's just easier to do it that way, right? So here's the thing. Let's just continue watching as we go through.
那个见鬼对吧？你就是见鬼，它不是有一个冲刺那个技能吗？那个冲刺技能是你只要就是跳起来啊，就是比如说像万叶啊、万叶还有萧开大那种跳得很高，它会直接冲刺冲到很远的地方，你要去追它，追很久。它不是它这一招只有跳起来才会触发，它不是什么。
Okay, so I honestly didn't know about this. So listen, chat. If you guys know about the Magu Genki, apparently, if you jump really high against that mob, it'll trigger an ability where he dashes away, or like he dashes towards you, he like strikes or something, he dashes, and he dashes really far away, and then you have to chase after him. And apparently this person is saying that is a mechanic that only triggers when you jump high enough. So for people who play Zhao, you activate your burst skill, you jump up, and he dashes away, and you chase after him, you jump up, he dashes away. So it's like it he's not even talking about Itto right now, but like right now he's just pointing out the frustrations of dealing with the issues that MiHoYo, like the dev team, has been throwing towards Zhao players.
什么？你重击触发，你开战技触发，你开大招触发，他就跳起来触发。我也很不懂啊，可能是机制问题。反正就是因为这个问题，你见鬼！我萧平时打桩我都不敢怎么打，为什么呢？因为我一打桩你就跳开了，你知道我丢了多少输出吗？反正我。
So he's essentially just highlighting the same point, right? He's saying like, you know how much DPS Zhao mains lose fighting against this stupid boss, but here's the thing, right? I don't think the dev team specifically is trying to like hurt Zhao players. I think it was a mechanic that was probably designed to counter Kazuha in a way. For example, because a lot of Kazuha players would use their elemental skill and then straight into their burst skill, right? So now, as a Kazuha player, you have to be very careful when you finish your elemental skill. Don't spam burst. You have to observe what the Magu Kenki does. What if he dashes away? Then you have to chase after him and then use burst. So to kind of break through that fluid playstyle a bit, but it ended up as a byproduct screwing over Zhao players. And I think that's going forward. There's going to be a lot of situations where like MiHoYo is targeting a specific character in Abyss, right? But it ends up completely screwing over another character even more without knowing for it. Because there's no way the dev team could take into account every single scenario and every single possible pros and cons of game balance and design. Although it is, yes, it is their job to do so, but they just can't. Right, and things are gonna happen like in this scenario, especially when this is not like a single player game. It's much different. Let's say a game like League of Legends, when things are not balanced, people lose a lot of elo because of it. Communities will riot. But right now it's just Zhao players, right? There's like, well, this kind of sucks, and it's normal that it sucks for characters because every character has had iterations of the Abyss where it sucked for them. So it's even more so to bring this issue up, saying like, well, Abyss has sucked for us, but MiHoYo is going to be like, well, eventually it's going to be good, so don't worry about it, right? So
我相信玩萧的都深有体会，更有甚者，他直接把那个狂风之河放到那个深渊里面。你怎么不把那个火史莱姆、火史莱姆，还有那个岩史莱姆放在那个深渊里面呢？你看一下荒龙一斗打不打动啊？对吧？你看一下胡桃用荒龙一斗打不打动啊？对吧？你把狂风之河放在那里，你都别说我那个风属性免疫了，我打都打不到他。
So he's saying like MiHoYo put these what are those things called? I don't even know. I forgot what it's called, but like those one moment. I gotta go search up the Chinese term and bring out the I'll get the photo up for you guys. This thing. You guys know this thing? So I forgot what this thing was called, but they say at one point this thing was in the Abyss, right? So not only does this thing resist, like completely resist anemo damage, but like Zhao mains can't even hit it. So it's like as a Zhao player, it's devastating. It is devastating when MiHoYo pulls these kind of moves without second thought, right? And now he's talking about Itto. He's saying like it's just so unfair. I don't think like I can link you guys this. I'll link this guy for people who can understand Mandarin. I'll link this for you guys in chat, so you guys can go and actually like watch the whole thing for yourself if you are interested.
我的6命没有用，大伙知道吗？我的单体就意味着我6命没有用，而且消。
So basically, he's continuously talking about like I pretty much
一直在那里。
So here, let's make the video now because I think I summed up the thing good enough for people to understand the scenario. Like there are a couple things I want to draw to comparatively, and that is the constellation difference between Zhao and Itto. That's what he is. That's what the creator was specifically drawing to as well. And this is very, very important for us playing the game because I don't know, because MiHoYo in the future could make changes that makes current characters seem unpolished, right? I don't think Zhao is a bad character. Comparatively in the meta, Zhao is still a splendid unit. But overall, he just feels outdated. His kit, his constellations, and the things that MiHoYo has been doing to Zhao just feels uncalled for. And I do think he has a point. If you're a dedicated Zhao player, you definitely haven't had a great couple of patches in like the last 3 or 4 patches, right? This is the big thing now in the CN community. And see, this is much like the EN community. Zhao mains are going to feel this more, right? So even in CN, if you don't play Zhao or if you don't own a C6 Zhao, or like you just, then how should I put this? It's more, you just don't feel it as much, and it becomes a non-issue, right? We tend to turn a blind eye towards things that don't directly concern us, and it's the same with in the CN community. People might speak up if they feel like there's true injustice, but very few would make it an issue. Do I think there's going to be change? No, but it's important to address the issue where it exists. And truly, until I watched that video, I didn't realize, like, yes, I realized the differences in constellation and value, but I didn't realize just how badly Zhao was getting cut. Right? So here's the thing. Let's make the video. You guys could oh, let's bring chat back in. I want to highlight this because finally someone other than me is bringing this into light, and hopefully, you know, collectively as communities we can make some noise. All right? So, let's get in here. All right, let's do this. All right? Let's go. Sup flappers, welcome to another video. So as we have it today, we got to talk about something that's been happening with the CN community. Now, I've been sharing this with my chat already. We've been talking about it, and we've watched a video made by a CN content creator. I was kind of going through it and translating it for chat. Now, if you guys are interested in this type of content, make sure to subscribe. Join us on live streams happening Wednesdays, Saturdays, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We always have a lot of fun. But today we got to talk about Itto and the drama that he essentially has stirred up. I think Itto essentially was the last straw that broke the camel's back for a lot of the CN players because of one small detail. His constellations, all right? And you might be wondering, what on earth does Itto's constellations have anything to do with pissing people off? And it doesn't really have anything to do with Itto himself directly. It has something to do with other characters, mainly Zhao. All right. So comparatively between these two characters, I would say they both have their pros and their cons, but it has been brought to the attention of many players that Zhao is a character that MiHoYo has really mistreated. in many ways. So if you don't play Zhao very much, or if you don't even own a Zhao, it's very difficult for you to understand the gravitas of this situation right now. Essentially, I know I'm like kind of smiling at, but it my heart does go out to the Zhao players, right? And let's go over what is happening. And again, I will link the person's video in the description below. So if you guys are fluent in Mandarin or you can understand Mandarin, feel free to go check out his video because he can describe it the best. Now, I'm just paraphrasing and translating it for you guys. So the problem essentially is for the past multiple iteration of the Abyss, Zhao has had a very difficult time, right? Especially for people who own C6 Zhaos. Now, as much as I know you guys, spit on whales and just be like, puh, huh, spending money in a single player game, disgusting. We have to understand a more fundamental problem here, which is if you are spending this amount of money on anything, you deserve a product that is functional, right? That you at the very least comparative to other products of the same lineup. All of these 5-star characters are essentially equal with each other, right? So their C6 in a way should be treated equally. But unfortunately for Zhao players, their C6 has a condition. And that condition is they have to hit more than one enemy. Now, for all content in the game that is slightly challenging, there's always only one unit involved, and that is just one boss, right? The weekly bosses, we have even some of the regular bosses. Magu Genki was one that the CN content creator pointed to constantly, saying that it was so unfair for Zhao having to deal with the Magu Genki and its mechanics. On top of that, there were iterations in the Abyss where they took the Anemo Vortex or the Anemo Spectre, they slapped it in there, and not only does it have complete Anemo resistance, but it has the floating mechanic, so Zhao mains couldn't even hit it. So now let's leave that all aside because that was just the preface to the main issue. The main issue here is looking at a character like Itto and his constellations, you can see how well it kind of just flows together with each other. C1 into C2 into C4 into C6. It's like a Lego piece that goes together to create one beautiful Lego statue. And then you have Zhao's constellation, which literally feels like duct tape with nails and screws that just were put together, and then you get this piece of thing, and Mahoi's like, look, it's abstract art. And that's his C6, right? It's so absurd. I've been talking about this for so damn long that we need to understand that there is a difference nowadays. MiHoYo is improving their game design. The dev team, I don't know if they've swapped their dev team, but MiHoYo is certainly making adjustments and improvements. But it leaves something to be desired, right? If you are a Zhao enthusiast, Zhao player, and even somebody who wants to pull Zhao in upcoming reruns, understand Zhao constellations are some of the most confused abominations in this game. Apart from like Venti C1, you'd have to give the cake to Zhao constellations. It is unfair. It is unfair that you have to jump through all of this to get to a C6 that has such a restrictive condition, meaning you have to hit at least 2 opponents. What piece of content in the game that demands C6 even has 2 opponents? I could be wrong. Maybe in the future they're going to release something like that. But in all honesty,
Princess
right now
Peach just
my
made it
heart
rain.
goes out
Realistically,
to
though, in
the
most
Zhao
gacha
mains.
games, Year 1 characters tend to age horribly.
Right, and as Princess Peach here points out, it could be a scenario where it's just time for the new era of characters to usher in and remove the old. But I can't help but feel that if this is how, like, if this is how MiHoYo is going to weed out some of the whales and competition here, like what's next? Characters like Eula were released later than Zhao, but yet still in their constellations they leave much to be desired. And while improvement is always good, we should encourage this. We also have to wonder, right? How many more people at this rate are going to bend over to get C6s for characters, knowing that potentially, let's say in the future, MiHoYo releases a mechanic called Awakening, and you can just straight up awaken your characters. And awakened characters could be, you know, just as good as a regular C6er. I don't know, right? I'm just pointing things out, saying like, power creep does not exist solely in damage numbers, solely in damage screenshots. It could exist in places such as constellation trees, where utility-wise, characters can just feel better, just do more to provide for the gaming experience, right? I think going forward, we need to be looking at this more closely, evaluating characters, not just because of their damage number, but also how they play. What type of content that are they restricted from? What type of content are they going to benefit from, right? Whereas Zhao at his peak, damage-wise, I think he can still beat Itto. If you get a group of enemies, you plunge, he's still going to out DPS Itto. But realistically, how often do you run into those situations nowadays? Is it not always just big, strong, high resistance mobs, one of them or two of them, or straight up just throw a boss into an abyss room and call it a day, right? So really, we have to be asking these questions, and especially for you, the players who are pulling for these characters, and if you're thinking, oh, maybe I should go for C1, maybe I should be going for C2, you really have to weigh your options here. How much value is there really in those constellations? You want to end up like Zhao main. I'm sorry, I don't want to be taking jabs or, you know, hitting people when they're down, but you don't want to end up in a Zhao situation, right? It is a form of power creep. This is a power creep that I think most people didn't expect to see. So please comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Do you even see this as an issue? Do you see this as a good thing? Maybe some people are like, you know, finally, MiHoYo making advancements, making improvements into character design. Sure, people are going to be suffering. The older people, the older players are going to be suffering more because they've invested into these older characters. Now newer characters are just so much more fluid. Sure, I can respect that. But going forward, I would feel hesitant to invest into constellations unless I know that they're truly worthwhile. All right? And so should you. With that said, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in my live streams. Hope to see you guys in future videos. Comment below, please. Share your thoughts. And yeah, thank you to chat for co-hosting with me. And until next time, urge you all to stay safe and peace. All right? Bye-bye. Bro, power creeping is here in a way, right? We didn't even know it. It kind of just crept up on us, didn't it? Did it not? So I want to essentially end the stream on oh, who was that trying to sneak below? My roommate. I want to end stream on a positive note. All right. Truly, I do think that this kind of change was inevitable. It's inevitable, and it sucks that there has to be people who feels like they got cheated on, like cheated out of. But even from the get-go, when we first saw Zhao's constellations, we knew it was bad. People who ended up getting Zhao constellations should also know. It's like we knew Venti C1 was bad. So whoever got Venti C1 or Venti C2, C3, C4, they knew what they should have known, is what I should say. They should have known what they were getting themselves into. Rika, Takanashi is asking, would you say Ganyu is also power crept? I wouldn't say Ganyu is power crept. I do think there are characters that can do her job better than her in certain areas, but collectively, Ganyu is still a unit to be reckoned with. So, for example, if you're asking for cryo burst damage, Ayaka has got her beat, right? If you are saying like strict main DPS, like raw single target damage, Yoimiya has got her beat. Like just raw DPS output on a single target, Yoimiya has got her beat. But if you combine everything together with her burst running, with her charge shot, she's still outperforming a lot of these characters overall. She's just too good overall, right? So I don't think Ganyu is going to get power crept, because if Ganyu gets power crept, it means that the contents of the game has to rise to a much more difficult level, which I don't think MiHoYo is ready to do, considering a lot of characters are just not ready for that type of content. The Flowcat coming with a 2 says, I feel obligated to tell chat I gotta poop. Hey, Flowcat, go for it, man. Even the best of us has got to poop during certain times. Aiden,
The
hot take.
Flowcat just made it rain. I feel obligated to tell chat. I gotta poop.
So, somebody was doing a hot take. I don't think it's a hot take. Aiden says, hot take, they should change Albedo's Solar Isotoma to be like Gorou Flag and not count as a Geo Construct for the purpose of it being one-shot by bosses. I do think that is necessary, because Albedo during boss fights does feel quite underwhelming. Literally, he doesn't provide anything. It's like he's not even there. Because the second you drop your elemental skill, it's just gone. Like instantly one-shot. Yeah, so for people wondering, Maxwell Chung says, Ganyu is good, but unless you're getting C6, C0 is fine. Yeah, Ganyu constellations are decent. I wouldn't say they're like amazing, but like C1 is good value overall. Apart from that, it's just pretty average overall until you get to C6, then she gets revolutionized immediately. So with that said, I hope you guys learned something today. I hope we had good conversations here. I hope you guys will come back for Saturday's live stream. And I think next Friday, we're going to be doing live stream. I think that's Christmas Eve, right? Next Friday. Yeah, that's Christmas Eve. We probably will be doing a live stream earlier in the day for the patch 2.4 preview. Right. So that's when we're going to be giving away another Itto. So hope you guys are excited for that and looking forward to next Friday. All right. We'll be polling for another winner, and we'll probably summon for them the Saturday, so the 25th. Which is, I'm going to be doing an earlier live stream on the 25th because I have somewhere to be for the evening time, right? Because that's Christmas. So, hope you guys had a good time. Thank you guys for watching. And make sure to watch that video coming out tomorrow. Make sure to like and share it. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out. And welcome to our new member. I should say welcome back to our channel member, Ice Emperor. I don't know if you're still watching. Let's see if Ice Emperor is still watching. Ice Emperor is still watching. Thank you, my man, for returning back into the fold, back into the Tusk gang. And until Saturday. All right, until Saturday's live stream, urge y'all to stay safe and peace. Bye-bye.